optical art.
Okay guys, I'm going to break down this chart and show you why it's very possible within the next 2 months Bitcoin could be hovering around $10,000. I know it sounds crazy, but if you understand this chart when I break it down, it might make a little bit more sense. So I created this chart on November 14th and published it on TradingView, and coincidentally on November 15th it ended up on the home page of TradingView right here. See TradingView.com, it was right here, 2021 Bitcoin crash prediction. At the time had 57 likes, 37 comments. It was up for only an hour before it was taken down. But this is a good thing. This tells me that this might actually play out, and let me show you why. So this is actually page 6. I haven't refreshed this yet. If I do, it'll disappear. You can search for it for yourself. But notice I've got 142 likes, 76 comments at the time. Right now, I haven't refreshed this page again. But it's down here with charts. I have 3 likes, 1 like, 1 like, 2 likes, 3 likes. Again, it was taken down really quick once people noticed it was on the home page. This happened before. I created a chart. This was June 24, 2019. This chart was also on the first page of TradingView and was immediately taken down. I didn't understand why at the time, but after it played out, it made more sense. I was talking about this was a capitulation ring. We'd cross it, we'd come down. You can see how it played out. So I think what it is big money, big players did not want people to know about this. So that's why it was taken down. This is the chart that I published on November 14th. You can see right here. It's a publicly published chart, so anybody can view it. I can show you how it played out so far. Notice this ring right here. I hit play. See we're coming down. Again, I'm gonna break this chart down for you. This chart here, guys. So I call the top as 67,000. I call the top as 69,000. Just recently called the top at 66,000 down to 58,000. If you want to see more about that, I'll put a link up to this video now. This right here, guys, the DXY, you see the dollar's been pushing up. I've explained to you countless times that Bitcoin's a hedge against US dollar. You see as the dollar was coming down, Bitcoin pushed up. As the dollar pushed up, Bitcoin came down. Now you see the dollar's pushing up and Bitcoin's starting to come down. As you all know, if you've been following me, I'm expecting a stock market crash soon. But this is not about the stock market, this is about Bitcoin. Okay guys, so let's break down this chart. So some of you might not be aware, I predicted the last stock market and Bitcoin crash a month in advance. I'll put a link up to that video now if you want to check it out. So if you notice on this chart, I have a yellow fib circle and I have a blue fib circle. And again, the yellow fib circle is 2019, the blue fib circle is 2020, 2021. So let's compare the two, and I'm going to show you the similarities, and I'm going to show you these rings, how they match. And now zoomed out, it's easier to see on line drawing. I'll put this on candles so you can see how high we go. But the most important thing I want you to notice right off the bat, you notice that this is the one right here, right? This is the one, and this ring right here, this thick yellow ring where we dropped, where we started dropping, that is the 4.236. So keep that in mind, all right? And the most important thing to take away from this, notice where we pumped back here on the 27th of March 2019. That is the same point we bottomed on right here, March 14, 2020. The point we pumped from right here is the point we bottomed at, all right? So remember that. So let me break this down. So if you'll notice, I'm going to use my arrow tool here. So this dotted yellow line, this is where I created the fib circle. Starts at this point and comes up to our second peak. So if you notice, we got caught in this head and shoulders pattern. This is our left shoulder, head, right shoulder. This is our neckline. We broke it. If you'll notice right here, this ring right here is the 1.618. At this point, we pushed above this ring, came down as support, right? But notice this yellow line right here. Notice what happens as we're coming down, right? This becomes resistance, support. Notice we got a pump at this ring. We came down, found support, and then we get caught in this channel. Notice that we got a pump at this ring. It matches the blue ring as well. We pushed up to this yellow ring, right? And then we came down and we held support on this the bottom of this channel. We pushed up, and before the last ring, we had to drop down to where? That's right, where we pumped from. So you can see the similarities. So let's compare this to the blue fib circle. All right, so you know this is the one, and you know this is the 4.236, this thick one. All right, so, and you can see, again, we push up, head and shoulders, we move down the shell line, get caught in this channel, then we cross this point and we drop. And we bottomed where we pumped, right? And take note, this green line is the 300 weekly moving average. So let's compare. So let's look at the blue fib circle. So again, This is where we pumped. This was back on October 4th, 2020. This is where we pumped from. And if you'll notice, that is the 1.618, just like right here, the 1.618. So, right here, this dotted blue line, this is where I created the fib circle, starts from where we pumped up to our second peak. And if you'll notice, and you see what I'm saying, we got caught in head and shoulders. Look, left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Take note where we started coming down this ring right here. This is the 1.618, just like on the yellow fib circle. We pushed above it, we dropped down. And take note, this yellow line right here, just like back over here, this yellow line right here, right? The same thing is playing out. We came down as resistance, flipped as support, got a pump at this ring, came up as resistance, support, got a pump at this ring, resistance. We just crossed this ring and we're coming down. So this has to hold. If this holds and we push up from here, guys, we are in a bull run. If this breaks, it's going to play out identical to 2019. If we break this, look how far we have to come down. And where would we come down to? The same point we pumped from back here in October 9th, 2020. This is where we pumped from, head and shoulders, move down this yellow line, get caught in this pattern, cross this ring. We would drop to the point we pumped from. That is exactly how it played out here. We pumped from this point and we drop to that same point. So that's what I'm saying, the similarities are just uncanny. So if this does play out, I'm just saying, it doesn't have to play out this way, but just because it was on the first page of TradingView and then was so quickly taken down, it gives me further confidence that this might actually play out. But guys, if you do want to access these charts, the website's optiartcrypto.com. Link will be pinned in the first comment in the description. All these charts play out live. Just click the link and they load up. But guys, that's it. Till the next video. Trade safe, trade smart. I'm out.